into the fourth dimension.
Hello there and welcome to another show of Triumph Over Lockdown live on all social media. Wherever you're coming in from, put in the comments. Let's see where you are and how you are today. Thursday, we're getting close to the end of this week, another week in lockdown in the UK. So I don't know where you're coming in from in the world. Let us know. Put in the comments. Are you in lockdown? You're not in lockdown? You're in half lockdown? What exactly is going on with you in your life? The idea of this show is to bring you skills and bring you exercises and our daily meditation to get us through this difficult period. And the idea is to pass on to you the wisdom, the teachings, the mentorship, everything that I've received over the last years. I want to pass it on to you. We're doing this in conjunction with the charity Heads Up, and Heads Up is a fourth emergency service. It's an acute psychological emergency response, and basically the idea is to give you as much skill set as possible to get through this difficult period. And that's what we've been working on. We've been working on trying to build a vision of the future, trying to build a vision of what our lives, what we want to be, how we want to live. We need to do this in order to get through the day. We need to understand what we want to do with this day. This is a precious, precious time, precious day. And you might be stuck in the house because you're in lockdown. You might be with your children. You might be with your spouse. You might be trying to mix up how to manage work and family life and cooking and getting ready. Who knows? Everything is going, it's a bit of a mumble jumble just now. So if you don't have some sort of idea what is important for you today, then your emotions and your thoughts can drag you all over the place, right? If you identify with this, you can put in the comments that you identify with it. The idea of this show is to give you that space for self-care. That's what we're talking about. So between half an hour and 45 minutes of self-care will repower you for the rest of the day. It's really important. And in our meditations, we're attending to what kind of lives do we want to live? Do we want to live in a life full of value, full of cooperation, full of authenticity? What way do you want? What kind of human being do you want to be? Do you want to be a human being that's adventurous, curious? Do you want to be a caring person? This is all your choices. Each individual needs to make their own choices here. That's what's really important. If we live a reactive life, if we live a life of what people just expect of us, what our parents expect of, what our spouse expects of us, what our children expects of us, what our community expect of us, what our neighbors expect of us, but we don't have any personal input here, then we're going to find ourselves in serious problems, right? And I know people who have reached 40, 50 years old and turned around to me and said, Dov, I'm very successful in what I do, but this is not what I wanted to do. I'm doing this because my parents told me to do it, and they are extremely unhappy when they get to 40, 50 years old and they've been working for years and years and years, and it looks to everybody else, wow, that's amazing, look how they're doing. And inside they're empty. So what we're working on here is building a fulfilling life, building a life full of meaning and purpose. And to be able to do that, we need to appreciate what we call the little things, but they're actually the big things, right? They're actually the things that really have value and meaning. And can fulfill us, and we don't need money for them, and we don't need special effort really in any way. We just have to notice. We have to notice and have awareness of what we have around us, right? Now, don't think that I'm going through life hunky-dory, singing and dancing and think everything's coming up roses, because it's not, right? I've got my own suffering. I've got my own package that I'm, got on my shoulders, and I'm taking through time, right? I'm also stuck on my own for nearly a year in lockdown. I'm not seeing my family. I'm not seeing my friends. And there are a number of things that I do in order to get through this. I trust in God. I trust in the eternal light. I trust in my ability to help others. That helps me get through this. I also acknowledge and understand my own suffering. I acknowledge and understand that sometimes days are very painful. And I try not to overload myself too much. And one day a week, I disconnect from everything. I don't watch news. I don't look at the phone. I don't connect to any outside thing. I just go internal, me and the internal light, me and my spiritualness, one day a week. And that clears the whole thing, getting ready for the next week coming down. So let's get into our meditation for today. Put in the comments, are you ready for a good meditation? This is going to be good. This is about appreciating the little things we can all do with that, right? So if you're interested in this, put in the comments, something. Let me know you're there. If you're watching this on replay, just put #replay. It also helps. Share this out. The idea is that we don't just keep this to ourselves. We share out with people. So put the names in the tags or share it with groups that you're a part of, and we can start off. All right, so let's get ready for our meditation. Okay, so get yourself comfortable. I suggest sitting on your chair, feet planted firmly on the ground. If you can do this in bare feet, then even better. Have a good connection with the ground. If not, then in whatever way you can. Hands on your lap if you can, or on your armrests of the chair, or by your side, or any other way that it's comfortable for you. And we're going to start off with our breathing exercise that we do daily. And I suggest that you do it at least once a day. I do it 3 or 4 times a day, but at least once a day is good. It only takes a few seconds, basically. And this can really affect our neurology, our physiology. Okay? It's only a breathing exercise, but it has a lot of power in it. So we're going to breathe in through our nose for the count of 3. We're going to hold it in our lungs for the count of 2, and we'll breathe out through our mouth for the count of 5. That's really important. Breathing in as if you're smelling a beautiful flower, and breathing out as if you're blowing out some candles. So that kind of pursed lips. I will do it along with you. I will use these hand signals. This will be breathing in, holding, and breathing out. Are you ready? Breathing in. Deep breath. Hold, and breathing out. Really slowly breathing out. Using your tummy. Sticking your tummy out as you breathe in. Bringing your tummy back as you breathe out. Breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. Just notice the thoughts and the body sensations and your emotions as you do this. Your brain might be giving you all sorts of messages like, oh my goodness, don't want to do this. What am I doing this for? I'm too busy. I'm sitting down, giving myself some self-care when I need to be doing other things. Just notice that and let it go. Breathing in. Hold it. And breathing out. Wonderful. Final time. Breathing in. Stick that tummy out. Hold it in. Breathing out slowly through your mouth. Just letting go. Wonderful. So how is that for you? Put in the comments. Jenny's saying a meditation would be lovely. Okay, so we're going to do it right now. And Kenny, new to this space. So hi to you, Kenny. Wonderful. All right. So here we go into this meditation. Appreciating the little things. So get your feet planted also on the floor. Hands again on your lap or somewhere comfortable by your sides on your armrests. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is just kind of gently relax, let things go, have a posture that's a posture of health for you, posture that would be your posture if everything was going wonderful and going your way. Okay, so it's a little bit of imagination, but if we get ourselves into that posture, that will be a really healthy posture for us. Okay? You can just gently lower your head for just now and gaze on the ground. And please pay attention now to your breath. As you breathe in and out normally without forcing any special types of breath. And as you sit, or maybe you're lying down, just become as comfortable as possible. Oh, just letting go. And as you get your body into a comfortable position, just allow your mind also to become comfortable, whatever that means for you. And I'm going to invite you now to close your eyes or just gaze at a spot on the floor. I invite you to continue to focus on your breathing. Just pay attention to the rise and fall of your body as you breathe. If you're operating any heavy machinery or you're driving, then turn this off right now and come back and listen to it later. You know, observing our breathing is a great way to bring our mind into a state of focus. So just take your time and pay attention to that wonderful breathing, the rhythm of life. Shift your awareness now from your breath to your body. You may want to push your feet into the ground and feel the floor beneath you. Just consider now the room or the space that you're in. How does it feel for you to be here? Just take notice of it, no judgment. Just take notice of what shows up. What is this place like for you? I want you to begin to take notice of the little things around you that we all do sometimes take for granted as we go about our busy days. Let's consider this room we're in as a shelter, a haven, keeping you safe from the outside elements, the cold weather maybe, or the rain, or the hot sun. Keeping you well protected and comfortable. I invite you to notice the different temperature in different parts of your body. Feel the air on your skin and notice what it feels like. Maybe warm or hot or cold. Let's just bring an awareness of appreciation of the temperature of the air that surrounds us. Notice the sounds where you are right now. Perhaps you hear a ticking clock. The hum of a fan. Birds chirping. Or maybe you hear the murmur of voices or cars passing. Just notice the sounds that you hear. And rather than thinking these sounds as noises or distractions, let's lend some appreciation for these sounds that we hear with our ears. Let's think of each sound as an opportunity to explore our surroundings and become more mindful of all the moving parts that exist here. Just listen. Be present. Breathe in and exhale, letting go. Inhale and exhale. Let's bring our attention now to what we can smell. Go deep, uncovering the scents that you may not realize exist here. You may notice as you change rooms or go into different buildings, they seem to have a unique smell to them. Let's see if we can discover the unique smell in the room that you're in now. Inhaling through your nose as you pick up on the subtle aromas. Perhaps you smell the wood of floor beneath you or furniture. Or perhaps you smell plants or soil in the flora that you have in the room, or maybe you notice other scents drifting in through the window or from the kitchen. Just breathe. Explore. And appreciate this wonderful, mindful moment. So wonderful to stop and become aware. Now begin to extend your awareness to outside of your immediate surroundings. Think about your entire home and everything within it. Bring to mind the things that you use every day to help your life run more smoothly. Alarm clocks, refrigerators, sinks, toilets, cupboards, clothes. See yourself going through a normal day, but moving more slowly and more mindfully. Taking your time getting dressed, appreciating the clothes that you're putting on, taking your time as you're washing up or eating and working. Oh, imagine taking the time each day to express gratitude for all these modern conveniences. There are those on this planet that do not have these. Try not to dwell on the haves and have-nots. Simply appreciate every aspect of your own daily experience. Continue to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Set for yourself an intention to move more mindfully throughout each day, starting right now. I invite you now to extend your awareness even further now. Think of the world outside. Think of the beautiful sky above, the sun, the trees that offer you shade, and the earth beneath your feet. Let's think of the seasons. Autumn, with its deep, rich colours and crisp breeze. Picture the perfect winter's day, complete with a warm drink and a comforting fireplace. Breathe in the dewy freshness of spring, watching the flowers bloom as the sun returns to the earth, and the baby lambs as they run around the fields. Let's think of the slow, lazy days of summer, soaking up the sunlight, savoring the sweet, ripe fruits and the cool, refreshing drinks. Let's bring to our awareness a sense of appreciation for the changing seasons and the gifts that each one brings us. If we are mindful and look, it's easy to find gratitude for everything that runs smoothly in our lives, but how about the bumps in the road? Yes, we can be thankful for these little life lessons too. The spilt milk, the flat tire, the long line at the supermarket. All of these little errands are minor annoyances that pepper our days. Let's be mindful that every mishap offers us a chance to slow down as we rush through our busy lives. The chance to live in the present moment and focus our attention on the matters at hand. Just imagine navigating the bumps on the road with grace and ease, effortlessly going with the flow and keeping a cool, calm head, adopting a come what may attitude. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Pay attention to the rise and fall of your body, the rhythm of life. Let go of anything that's preventing you from expressing gratitude and appreciation. Just let go. And as you're inhaling, inhale clarity. Breathing in the sense of calm and relaxation. Engage with a peaceful, steady rhythm of your breath as you continue to invite appreciation and gratitude into this experience. Remember, it's very critical whether you take things for granted or take them with appreciation and gratitude. I invite you to commit to turning all these things that we take for granted and turn them into gratitude. Take note mindfully as we walk through our lives. We can make an effort to notice more and appreciate the little things. Feel more and see more. And bring your awareness back to your breathing now as you inhale and exhale. Noticing the rise and fall of your body, the rhythm of life. And in your own time, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. Whew! My goodness, that was, for me, absolutely amazing. What was it like for you? Put in the comments. Tell me what's going on with you guys. How was that? What was that experience like for you? Going through that meditation, all of us together. Please write in the comments. Let's get some conversation going and see what's happening in your life as wherever you are. You might be taking some time out from work, from busy tending to the children, or being at home, or just having pain and suffering in your life. Taking this time out for yourself, this self-care. You may be an emergency worker. You may be a frontline worker. This self-care time is so important to your mental and physical health, your whole well-being. This is extremely important. So please, if you've got any questions, write them in for me in the comments. In the meantime, so let's see what we've got here. So Kenny says that was really calming and grounding. Thank you. So thank you, Kenny. I really appreciate you coming in and participating. It's good for you and it's good for everybody else. That's fantastic. Pazit said, thank you. Perfect timing. Wonderful, Pazit. Great that you're back in. We do this every day, Monday to Thursday, 1 o'clock. This is a daily meditation. Tanya saying, hi, Dov. Sorry not been on a couple of days. Not been feeling good is bad news. So first of all, commiserations. Really sorry to hear that you've got some bad news. It's at times like this that it's really important to give yourself some self-care time, even if it's just for half an hour, 40 minutes. Get yourself on here every day at 1 o'clock. Participate in the meditation and the breathing exercises. This is what will fill you up in order for you to be able to now take care of yourself, take care of others, and go through these hard times. Tanya, thanks for asking how I am. So life is not easy. Really it isn't. Try to keep myself busy, try to keep myself helping others, but sometimes I too need this for myself, okay? So I'm not just, don't think I'm all some sort of altruistic person. I'm going through this with you, right? So I enjoy these meditations as well. They really recharge my batteries too. And that's what's important, right? So when I click off from these lives and everybody goes off on their on their way. You know, I'm left on my own here for a year in solitary confinement, basically. It's not easy. My head starts piling up, all the different thoughts and my emotions start going on that roller coaster. So I'm lucky enough to have really good friends that I can contact and talk to, and they give me good advice. I've got this community, which is you guys, that I'm hopefully trying to help, but this is a two-way thing. This is a relationship. Okay, so thank you for asking that, Tanya, how I am. Yeah, I'm getting through this. It's a long time now. There's a lot going on. And I'm just pleased that I've got this community that we're building so that we can help each other. This peer-to-peer help is really important. And for me to be able to pass on to you as much information, as much learning and wisdom that I've been taught, that I was privileged to be taught by some of the best teachers in the world. And I want to compile that in and send it back out to you, back out to the world. Pass it on. That's the best way that we can fulfill our lives. It's an important value. It's important for me to help others in the best way that I can, in the way that, you know, some people do it all sorts of different ways. This is the best way that I find that I can help people. So thank you for that, Tanya. I hope you get on and manage to sort out whatever it is that's causing you sorrow. Sometimes we're not able to sort things out. And so we've just got to learn how to manage that. And that's hopefully what I'm being able to transmit to all of you, is how to manage to get through this. So anyone else, any comments? If you want to ask something, that's fine. I just want to give you a little bit of information now on the charity that was basically providing the partnership in bringing this to you and frontline workers and National Health Service workers and anyone else who needs this. So I'd like to give a couple of minutes for you to know about the charity. So I'll see you back here in a couple of secs.
Christian Wakefoot.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I join with members from across the House in sending my deepest of condolences to each and every one of the individuals who's tragically passed away as a result of COVID. However, during this extremely difficult time, I have nothing but admiration for the army of volunteers working tirelessly in my constituency and across the country. Will the Prime Minister join me in thanking organisations like the Fed, Jewish Volunteering Network, Heads Up and Porch Boxers, along with all those who've done so much to protect the vulnerable and the needy in Prestwich, Radcliffe and Whitefield?
Mr. Speaker, I will indeed join my honourable friend in paying tribute to those volunteers in his constituency. They join a huge constellation of shining points of light across our country. It's been one of the most extraordinary things. One of the consolations, one of the few consolations of this crisis has been the upsurge, Madam Deputy Speaker, there has been in volunteering.
My dear friend Dov, I was very honored to be invited after the event in the arena to provide some help in training professional teams. I was very happy and glad to work with you and your team and to feel that we've just contributed even a little bit to this huge disaster. I was amazed, actually, to see the resiliency of the people around. I was amazed to see how fast and how rapid the immediate recovery was. I'm sure that many scars have been left because of this event, but on the other hand, I'm so happy that as far as the population could, things went back to normal and people just carried on with their life. I wish everybody the very, very best and peace and safe and take care because of this COVID-19 event, which I really do hope will end soon and we should all go back to our regular life. Again, thank you so much and my best regards. Moshe.
Okay, so as we come to the close of Triumph over Lockdown for this week, if anybody wants to ask me anything or have any comments or want to come on live and have a chat for a few minutes, then you're welcome to do that. I really appreciate those who have contributed, who have taken part, and hopefully this is useful to you. And if it is useful to you, please share it out to others. Please put tags in the comments for them. You can watch this also on hashtag replay and really spread it out so that we can help as many people as possible. There are a lot of people suffering out there. There's a lot of people don't know how to get through their day. This hopefully will be able to help them do that. So if there's anything I can do at all to make your life a little bit easier to get through during these lockdown times, please write to me in the comments from whatever social platform that you're watching this on. You might be watching it on LinkedIn or YouTube or Facebook. Whatever it is, maybe on Twitter even, whatever it is, please like the page that you're on, write in the comments if you have anything you want to say, share it out, tag it out if you can. The idea is that we can spread the love, spread the word to help as many people as possible. If you know any frontline workers or emergency staff, doctors, nurses who are really having a hard time, the burnout there is really harsh, send them this, send them a little meditation so that they can, during their break, just put their earphones in and manage to have a little bit of self-care. This is really important. This could be a big lifesaver if you just pass this on to somebody. So if there's no, somebody's wanting to say something. So yeah, great, Tanya, fantastic. Thank you very much, Tanya, for everything that you're doing for the Triumph over Lockdown. It's really important, and you're really a massive help, Tanya. So thank you very much for that. Yeah, Tanya's example, share it out, put tags in, people that you know, care workers. All of these people are in dire straits just now. General population, friends and family. These meditations and breathing exercises can really help. Invite them into the daily show so that they can take part in it and ask questions and have some interaction. So, I'm a qualified psychotherapist. I work also with the Priory Hospital. I have my own private practice, and I'm just dedicating this, volunteering for Heads Up. and dedicating this to you so that you can benefit from this as much as possible, benefit from my teachings, benefit from my education, benefit from my experience. I want to hand it over to you so that you can use it for yourself and pass it on to others. In the meantime, if there's no other comments and questions, then I'm going to wish you all a wonderful weekend coming up. And looking forward to seeing you again on Monday at 1 o'clock UK time. And be healthy, be safe, take care.
Into the fourth dimension.
Disclaimer, this show is not therapy, nor a replacement for therapy. Should you wish to inquire about therapy, counseling, life, or executive coaching, please contact Dov Benyaacov-Kurtzman at factcpfa@gmail.com, factcpfa@gmail.com. Dov Benyaacov-Kurtzman is a highly experienced psychotherapist, executive business coach, and author of the book, Mind Over Terror, 3 weeks, 2 cities, 1 mission. With over 10,000 hours of experience and academic degrees in government, law, clinical social work, and a postgraduate diploma in psychiatry with distinction, Dov has the background to help you. He's also available for public speaking and corporate training.